I put in a little prematurely beginning to sizzle so that the oil is hot enough. And again, to reiterate very briefly, simply put in a few pieces at a time. We want these to brown beautifully. And sear in the juices that are going to add so much flavor a little later on. That's the kind of sizzle you want to hear when you're browning beef flakes. And on this apartment stove, the fire up all the way, and it still took about 4 minutes to get the oil hot enough.
Who invented the Daub? The Daubians?
I really don't know. All I know is it may have come from north of. It may have come. I'm going to keep this from splattering a little bit, so I'm going to put this lid on. I don't know what the year it was. It just made it for us one night for dinner.
Who was Jacques?
Jacques was a crazy boyfriend of mine who came from Marseille. Who hailed from Marseille, and we were together for a couple of years. They were exciting, sort of tumultuous years, and we have since parted ways. But he did leave me a legacy of some wonderful dishes. And as fabulous a cook as he was, his mother was even more so. We went and visited him in Marseille.
Oh, I know, my dear. I know about the French cooks. Fabulous French cooks.
Jacques mother, she was, oh, welcome, bienvenue, to meet you, I love you. And Jacques is, I hate that crazy shit. What is that so stupid? So that gives you an idea of what our relationship is.
I will do the French accent.
So it was, but he's, crazy, yes, couldn't stay with me, but really a special person when all is said and done. And there are...
Basta Jack. Yeah, the minor detours with plenty of information.
There are dozens of stories about Jacques that I will
that'll be for the Jack vlog, okay?
Yeah, that will be the Jack vlog.
So what do you do usually after you put this in and it's sizzling? Now, and how come you didn't put all of it in?
Because I don't want to put all of it in, because if you dump everything in at once, it tends to simmer in its own juices. And what you want is a nice sear around each piece of meat, and it needs air and space to do that. So it's very quick. It's about 5 minutes for each batch.
So you put successive batches in to sear, you take them out, you put the next batch
Reserve the next batch, and then you have some nice beef-flavored oil remaining that you can brown the onions and carrots in.
Okay.
So, which is exactly what we're going to do. Now, this does tend to splatter, and another thing about brown meat is sometimes it feels like it's really sticky. See, this is a pretty good color. If you can zoom in on this. This is a good color for this. Sometimes it feels like it's sticking. It will release itself when it's caramelized properly. Leave it in there a little longer.
Haven't done